All right, my loves, the whole world seems to be absolutely going crazy over AI and what it can do, what it can't do for photography. And I'll be honest, there's a lot of people getting a little bit heated about it. And I have been one of those people, a little bit worried that it was going to cover my jobs. And then I realized, no, it's not, because you're the experience, blah, blah. But one thing I have liked about AI is what it can do in my editing. Now, before we get into this 100%, I will say I was actually sent this software. I am in the process of still trying to test it out, but I wanted to give you a heads up now if you're interested in getting it, because I've tried a few and this one is definitely coming up top for me. But like I said, I want to be open. I could say it was completely naff if I wanted to. They haven't put any stipulations on me, but I'm not going to, spoiler alert, because I've actually enjoyed using it. And the software I'm actually using is called Retouch4me. And the reason I'm putting this video out now, instead of when they asked me to, which is later on in the month, is because I've just been made aware that on the 9th of December, 2024, so soon, they're going to have a Cyber Monday sale, which means they're giving a whole 45% discount. And if you know anything, I don't like gatekeeping. So I'm going to do this video now instead of the big one later on, because I want you to get used to seeing it and perhaps maybe it will sway you to get into it. Now, AI is one of those things that seems to put the fear of God in photographers, and we'll go scammering a bit. I will say it has great use when it comes to editing. I have always been one of those people who does my actions and I spend ages editing. And now I have this software that literally I can just load the images in, go have a cuppa, and before the kettle's boiled, they're all done. And I get to customize it. Now, I want to tell you one thing that has annoyed me about when I have been seeing lots of the AI retouches. And I want to say that Retouch4me have not really fallen into this, but I want you to be aware, your clients are not all white skinned. So when I look at adverts for retouch and it's all white skin, I'm a little bit annoyed, because it should be able to retouch all the skin, right? All the skin tones on this beautiful green earth that we've got here. But they don't seem to want to do that. They always stick to the pale shades. That's what I've been experiencing. So I've picked some client pictures out. My clients are absolutely stunning, end of, that reflect a little bit more of my clientele. So there's a variation of skin tones in there. And I want you to see it for what it is, that although I'm only going to be using 3 of the possible plugins, one of them which is, I'll explain as you see. I didn't want to put them all in because I didn't want to combobulate the situation. But yeah, I use these 3 and they're the ones I use the most. They have many more, but let's just focus on these 3. And I'll take you through each one as a retouch and you'll see the before and the after, because I think that's really important. And we're going to do close-ups on the skin, okay? Now, my personal preference is I like a natural retouch. I ain't into that big plasticky skin. If that's your thing, that's your thing. That's why I like Retouch4me, because it literally lets me adjust how much I want. It's not one and done. I can tweak it and I can save that as a setting. I can do batch, I can do individuals. So let's just get into it, because I think you will trust me now, because why wouldn't you? Okay, let's go. Let's get into a single editing post if you like. So here on heel, you can see I can adjust everything. I can choose if I want close up. I let it in auto because I haven't got time to adjust this. The next one is dodge and burn. I don't have mine full up and I have a little bit of warmth because I like that, again, on auto. And the other one is portrait. And I have this just to pop those details out. So let's zoom in on her skin. She's got beautiful skin, like that's it. I don't want that plasticky look. I still want to keep some of her moles. Just keep that. So we run it through, right? And I just click it and you can see it just takes a little bit of time here, only because I've got loads of work on, which you can't see, but still it's only on my laptop, running on my laptop, and already look, done. Now I'm going to take all of these off. Individually, you can see the effect. You can see what it does, because I have mine subtle, but it's still a difference. So if I pull back, what you'll see is how when I zoom out, just how much of an impact it does really make. So honestly, I think it's quite, just look at this. Let's take them all off individually. Like, it's beautiful. There's no denying that. Right, now we're going to do a batch, which we get all the images that I want to use and run them all through the system. So we're just going to speed through this one. Here it is individually. It will jump back to the first image because I didn't close that one down. Doesn't matter. All different skin types, all different skin textures. Some have got a little bit more scarring than others. And literally, these are just color graded. They're not in any way final product image for me. I just wanted to show you because I was worried people might think I've already done a skin retouch on them. I haven't done anything on anybody other than exposure and a bit of white balance correction. So as you're going through, I want you to pay attention to the fact that there's a little bar at the bottom that shows you your process. Now, if I plug my laptop in, it will obviously go a bit faster, but I stupidly didn't put it in anything faster than that. But anyway, look at what it does, right? Now, you're going to see these final images, the befores and the afters. I think that is where you're going to find it most shocking.
get deep on the skin here. Let's get close up on this beautiful lady. Perfect skin actually before. Just gives her that fresh look once it's edited. Really simple. Older skin, it's subtle, doesn't take away the character. It doesn't take away the character, which I think is really, really important. It's like even a fresh sleep. And I think this is what's great. Using it on darker skin tones doesn't affect the skin color, but does just even things out. Older skin, younger skin, it doesn't matter. So yeah, let's get on this one, shall we? Remember, it's for one day only, 45% discount. See you all soon in the next video. Bye.